Hi, it's Antoine from Resource Education. Today, we're going to be talking about messaging, and I'm going to give you a great activity, or let's say a twist you can put to projects with your students. I really love it. What is the idea behind messaging? The idea is that whatever you're trying to say, whatever you're trying to communicate, it does depend on the person you're trying to communicate that to. So in a lot of different contexts, I like to push students to adapt what they're going to say to different kinds of audiences. I've already shared a lot of activities like that, cards that you can give students. The same message they have, they try to adapt it in a way that they would say it, for example, to the Queen of England, to their partner, to a friend, to a relative, etc. But here we're going to be talking about that in the context of a project. I'm sure there are a lot of you, like me, who love doing projects with students. It's a great way to engage students in a real life context. I work with a lot of startup teams, for example, and they need to develop professional skills very quickly in English. They have very specific needs, very specific goals, and they need to develop those quickly. So I give them projects where they're going to build something as a team, and different situations, different twists where they're going to have to adapt their messaging to new contexts. An easy way to do that, you can just go on Google Images and type funny gadgets. You're going to have great ideas there to inspire your students. They're going to need to market these, sell these, and even convince investors to give money to invest in the project. A special twist here, I've already shared cards about potential investors, different kind of potential investors they need to try to convince. But here there's another one that I absolutely love. It's called historical context. And whatever project they have, whatever product they're developing, they're going to need to adapt that, not to the person, but to the historical context they're in. So I have different cards with different historical contexts, and they need to readapt their project to that historical context. It's a lot of fun. Students get very creative, and they really pay a lot of attention, work heavily on their messaging. It's loads of fun, it's very engaging. Here are a few cards. I'm gonna share all of them on my Instagram page, but for example, in the context of the space race, same product, same technology, now sell it, market it, and convince investors in the context of the space race, or in the context of the gold rush, in the context of the building of the Great Wall of China, in the context, it can be in the future, in the context of a Mars colony, in the context of the building of the Titanic. It's really very engaging, and again, it pushes my startup teams to reconsider, to think outside the box, to be creative, and really work heavily on their messaging, adapting what they want to say to different contexts, to different audiences. I'll be sharing all those cards on my Instagram page, so check it out and talk to you later.